I think we're at the
Real
point
talk.
where we need to admit that this was never really a great franchise.
Nope.
Sonic was never good.
Yeah, it was
25-year lie.
Sonic
Yes?
was never good.
Say what?
I don't know. I don't really understand why, but there is a segment of the gaming community that really, really loves Sonic.
Also, the reason is they all want to have sex with Big the Cat.
What?
Sonic 1 is a non-issue. It's a terrible game.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You have the right to bad taste? But holy fuck! Alright, I actually recorded a video response where I look at their whole video. I'll save that for a later time when I have more time to edit that one. But, wow. Considering the epic position Sonic the Hedgehog video games have had in, video game history, it's pretty shocking that major video game reviewers or well-known video game reviewers actually did a video like this.
When I saw Sonic Mania, I thought to myself, we might finally have a second good Sonic game.
Yeah, so there was a good.
Was there a first?
Yeah, was there a first?
Sonic CD.
Next Sonic CD.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I thought you would say Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, no.
That one's good. That's a legitimately good game.
I loved starring as the player in that game.
But if you watch it for a very short time, it almost looks like they started to praise Sonic the Hedgehog.
Fast. Yeah. The characters are cool. The level designs are really cool. It's a lot grittier than
Music's
Super Mario
great.
World. The music's great. And you get about halfway through that game, and then you realize it's actually very cumbersome and tedious, and it's not very well laid out.
It's trial and error.
It's very trial and error.
Yeah.
It's not a trial and error game. It's a skill-based game. Now, if you just try to run fast constantly, especially your first few times going through the game, you're not going to do good. But you don't have to run fast all the time. You have the power and the ability to run fast. Use that selectively. It seems as though they just like to play the easy levels, and as soon as it gets mildly challenging, they seem to have a problem with it. Because overall, I've never considered the Sonic the Hedgehog games to be all that incredibly hard. And I definitely never considered them trial and error. Maybe some of the later games for the portable systems, like the Nintendo Game Boy Advance and the DS. But wow. Wow. These guys are well-known video game reviewers. These are guys from IGN. It's like, wow. The incredible bias, and this looks like bias left over from the 16-bit era. To see the original video, and when you think of Sonic's position in history as a video game character, think of the brand loyalty that existed for Nintendo during the 8-bit era. During the height of the 16-bit era, the Sega Genesis outsold the Super Nintendo, and it's often considered to be Sonic that made that possible. There were more factors, but Sonic was the one thing that might have actually broken through the brand loyalty of Mario and the other major Nintendo franchises. And if there's anything that has a lot of brand loyalty, well, if there's two things that brand loyalty is pretty extreme for, it would be cars and video games. And holy crap, Sonic the Hedgehog actually managed to break through the brand loyalty that was Nintendo's huge fan base. So if Sonic wasn't a good game, how the hell Sonic ever did that is amazing. And basically impossible. No, Sonic the Hedgehog has had some awesome games over the years, and to say never, it doesn't matter which ones you like or dislike. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to say never, and to even go back to Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Wow. These guys are bloody fucking nuts. Personal taste plays a lot of issues here, but this is fucking nuts. This is weird. This is like weird Nintendo bias. This is like This reminds me of the guys back in the 16-bit age that were mad at the Sega Genesis and the TurboGrafx 16 for merely existing as competition for the Nintendo. And that happened. There were some people that had that attitude. That's what this reminds me of. What they base their opinions on, I can't really say. I'm not telepathic, but holy crap. That's a whole lot of stupid and crazy. And just plain insulting. I mean, let's face it, they go out of their way to insult Sonic fans. They're not just insulting the games. They're not just negatively reviewing the games. They're insulting Sonic fans.
Also, the reason is they all want to have sex with Big the Cat.
So these guys are douchebags and or assholes. Pick your insulting term. These guys seem to have earned it. They're not impressive.